One, now bring one knee into the chest and start to pulse. Try to keep that perfect plank. Keep your arms locked into your sides, so come back, all the way over, forward, and up. So your thighs are staying off the mat, back and down, other side. Knee in, out to the side, back in, up and down. And again, knee in, open out, rotating through the hip, back and down, up and down. So you need to gauge your tension here. So you're coming through and slightly up, through and slightly up. Deep breath in, and we're going to go up and down again with a flexed foot. Up and down, in and push. So you're pushing away with your heel this time as if you're pushing a heavy cement block away. And 2, and 1. Rest for a second. We're going to hover it and bend press on that angle. Keep your knee turned to the front. 2, 1. Okay, we've got one last set for this leg. What we're going to do is a flexed position, up and down again with your knee turned out, okay? And 2, and 1. Rest for a second. Really locking out behind your knee, keeping that leg super, super straight, and up. Look up ahead, don't crane your neck to look at me. 3, 2, 3. Our knees to the front. Come down and up. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze it up, squeezing your glute to lift that foot up. Put them together so it's up, singles, up. Hold it out, lift your leg. Pull out, lift your leg. Lift up. 3, keep your leg back. 4, 5, hold it, raise it. Pull up, hold it, raise it. 2, keep your leg back. 3, 4, punch forward, hold, and in. Okay, keep going. Join me if you haven't already. And in. Don't put your leg down. 2, 3, 4, push, up. So you're holding it out in front as you rotate. It's full tension. It's come down behind the head, hold it and up. Down behind the head, hold it and up. Tap down lightly. 2, 3, up, 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 up. 7, 8. Bend to the side, and then bend to the other side, really pushing away with those hands. And keep your arms quite straight with just a little micro bend in the elbow. Up. So you're stretching out the back of your arms. We did lots of triceps dips there. And then grab it with the other hand and just help that hand to come down the back a little bit more. You want to keep quite a flat back here, so you're not rounding. You just, and try to bring your knee in close to your chest and twist away. For a split second at the top, blow out and come back down. So you're trying to peel your spine off the mat, go out, come to hip level and back down. From the mat and up and back down and up again. But this time you're wringing out through the waist. So as you come across, up and down to the front, up and down, upper body, lower body. If you can come all the way down like me, that is ideal. Down, legs. So it's uppers, lowers, down, up, down with the uppers, down with the lowers. Okay, so now once again, you decide how low your leg can go. Across, 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 and up. Once you have this, look ahead. If at any time you need to hold on again, do so. And down. Really controlled. You are coming forward with your upper body. It's just for a split second at the top. Down, up. Okay, so this is the version with the knees up. And up. Deep breath in, breathe out, peel yourself off. This is the extended leg version. You don't need to touch all the way. If you want to, you can. Your lower abs again by extending that leg, both legs. If you can't do both legs, do single legs. This is advanced. I want you to breathe in, blow all the air out, hold it for a split second at the top. You're squeezing your entire leg all the way into that lower back. You should be feeling it here, all throughout your back, even your upper back. You can pull your shoulder blades down, squeeze into the waist, forward, down. Keep your legs up, squeeze, down. Look down at the mat. Don't crane your neck to look at me. As high as you can with that elbow. Squeeze that shoulder blade on the side that you're coming up. Come up. Stretching the front of the abs. And the other way. And pull away. Separate the shoulder blades. And down. Opening up through the shoulder blades. And the other side. Up. Go for 4, 3, straight, down, straight, bend. So what you want to do is slightly pulse the arms. Try to stay up, blow out as you pull. And you're pulling in, focusing on this biceps muscle. So choke up. You're really going to feel this in the front of that thigh. Yes, you are. I never want you to rest down. I want you to pull and feel that extension to decide how much band you need here. That glute at the back there. Really push out strong. Really squeeze it. All the way up. You're resisting against that band. Hamstring. Okay? Squeeze the hamstring. Keep that leg up. Touch your shoulder a little bit. I understand that. Across and in. If your band is just too short for this, you can kind of bend your leg like this. Elbows, we would have felt our upper back a lot than you usually would if you're just either doing heavier weights. Come onto your side and we're going to pull our heel in, push our thigh backwards. So you can hold on to either your foot or your calf, wherever you feel comfortable. Just your chest. And then just slightly over. And then last thing, just put it behind your back. Pinch it in a little bit narrower and just push up. Pull your shoulders down and push your... I really want you to squeeze as hard as you can, changing the shape of that ball. And you're bringing your leg across the other leg, all the way across, out, 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 out. So it's wider than in, 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 in. Again, out, out. And then you're contracting everything together. You're holding the contraction on the ball. Blow out, hold it in. Are you contracting on that ball? You should be coming up to the point where your knees and elbows are meeting. Down with the top leg, up with the bottom leg. It's both coming in, 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 in. Are you squeezing that ball hard? And go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Quickly shift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, feet away from your glutes. The harder it will be to keep your back down. So if you need to put them right here, right close to your glutes, then I'd rather you do that and get your form right. Come up, come halfway. It's out, in, and down. Come up, bend halfway, all the way out, in, and down. Squeeze in, squeeze in. This is the last of the inner thighs. We're saying goodbye to the ceiling. So it's outer thigh here, glutes and inner thigh there. Up, down. Rather than keeping it all on that supporting leg, because that supporting leg is burning big time. Forward, up, down with a flat foot, kick it up, heel, squeeze it up. You're trying to get, it's like you're riding a bike, upper abs to lower abs, crunching from the middle, that area. So bring your knees together and drop them to the front. They don't have to come all the way down if you can only be here. Wherever you feel this really stretching. So we always like to stretch out the back of the leg. And then to stretch the inner thigh, we're going to hold on to the inside and just bring it to the front. If you want to push against the other side. Outside of the leg where your foot's on top, really stretching. The more you come down, the more you're going to feel it. So you come to your low point and really push away, so you're feeling that stretch here. Interlace behind and push your chest forward. So we work the chest, squeezing that ball. We're starting on one side, then moving to the other side and doing a few reps with both arms, okay? So we're doing 16 reps of each exercise first, then cutting down to 8, then 2 sets of 4, 4 sets of 2, and 8 sets of 1, okay? So these combinations are really going to need your brain activated so that you don't muck up the sequence. 7, 8. Now come back, keep your arm close to your body, and we're coming up with our triceps. 1, 2, 2, 1. Now come out to the side. Rotate your palm to the back and come up, squeezing the tricep. 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Now palm to the back and we're coming down with a light bend and up, side raises. 2, 1. It's always long extension there. Okay, rotate your shoulders a little bit. Now we're going to a set of 8. Okay, so we're going to move through them without breaks now. Breathe in, breathe out, and it's 1, 8. Great job. Coming back to the front, we're doing 2 sets of 4. No breaks. Breathe in, breathe out, shoulders back, tummies in. It's 1, 2, 4. Nice job. 4 sets of 2. No breaks. Deep breath in, shoulders down and back. It's 1 and 2. Hinge it. 1 and 2. Nice job. 8 sets of singles, okay? If you muck up the sequence, don't worry, just do something. Deep breath in, shoulders down and back. So it's front raise, back, up, extend, out, extend. Swan arm, palm to the back, down, up, into the waist, extend. Again, this is set 2. Awesome job. So we're doing the whole thing again on this side, then we're going to put it together, okay? So this is what we're doing. We're just doing 1 set of 8, 2 sets of 4, 4 sets of 2, and 8 sets of singles with both arms. We're starting with the front raises, 1 set of 8 of each exercise. Shoulders down and back, and it's 1, 2, 7, 8. Great job. Reset. 2 sets of 4. Deep breath in. 3, 4. Nice job. 4 sets of 2. Can you do it? You know you can. You know this sequence off by heart now. You're going to be dreaming about it. Ready? 8 sets of singles and we're done with this workout. Okay, ready? Shoulders down and back. 1 and back and forward and side. Swan arms, down, up, in, out. In by moving your arms dynamically, then bring 1 across and then just come over to the side, stretching the side body. Down your back and you can lean slightly. We're going to do a sequence of different moves that will flow from one into another. We'll start off with 16 reps of each move, then go down to 8, 2 sets of 4, 4 sets of 2, and 8 sets of singles. Then repeat the whole thing on the other side. 2, 1. Now we're doing a similar move. We're coming up, bringing the heel in, extend and down. So it's up, in, down. 2, and 1. You'll always feel your supporting leg, so don't worry about that, it will get stronger. From here, we're going to rotate our foot to the front and back in line, keeping it high. 2 and 1. Now we're going to do a circle, starting at the bottom, coming across and up. Big circle, 2, 3, 2, 1. Now we're starting again with the straight leg and we're doing 1 set of 8 of each. So it's 8 sets of 4 this time, just 2 sets of 4, okay? Now we're going to be doing sets of 2. We're doing 4 sets of 2. Can you do it? We're going to try and do it in a row. 8 sets of singles. You really need to put your thinking cap on for this. 8 sets of singles, then we're moving to the other side. You can do this. You need to bring your legs in front and chest down towards your legs. 7, 8. Now hold it up. I want you to extend your leg to the side and sweep it back in. So really open your inner thigh to the ceiling. 2, 3, at each point. Then coming to cross behind again. 3, and up and back under. 2, 3, up extend. For 2, really stretch out behind the knee. Now we're going to do all of that in a set of 4. So come down, halfway up for 1. Now we're going to sets of 2. So it's 2 up. We're going to singles, okay? So don't get confused here. Turn out as far as you can. It's up 1. It's develop it out and sweep it up. It's down halfway up. It's bend, extend for 2. Then it's a circle. Then it's a bend, extend down and up. Back down to the bottom. And we're going to switch our legs. So I'm just going to come up and switch sides. And it's down and up. Awesome job. Now we're doing both legs at the same time. Anchor your arms. We're going to start with 1 and I'll work our way up to 8. Okay, so it's very simple. Come down, it's up, then it's out, both in, sweep it in, heels together, it's up, halfway down, up, side, down, side, up, circle out, back together, and it's down, and it's up. We're going to do it again as a single. So it's, now we're going to 2s, okay? So it's down. Now we're going to 4. We're just doing 1 set of 4. So that was a dynamic movement. You can even push down a little bit if you like. And look up at the ceiling. 2, 1. Now I want you to extend your leg forward and sweep it back in line. Extend and back in line. 2, 1. Now send your leg to the back and we're going to raise from there. 2, 7 and 8. 7 and 8. Now we're back at the start doing everything in sets of 8. So it's 1, 2, the whole thing in sets of 4s. If you want to come down like this, you can. 1, 2. Now we're doing sets of 2. Remember to align yourself. If you're getting sore, just come down. So it's 1 and 2. It's 1. Lift higher. It's extend. It's circle. It's back. It's in, extend, point, up, down. Have you got it? Try again. It's 1. All we're doing is 16 of each. So 1, 2, 3, 15, and 16. Nice job. We're moving on to the other side. So you might want to get some life back into those limbs, especially your shoulders would have felt that. Lean forward slightly. Try to keep both of your butt cheeks on the mat. Extend the other leg behind you. And just stretch that out. If you're not comfortable coming down all the way. And we're going to be starting off with 16 reps of each exercise, cutting it down to 8 reps, 2 sets of 4, 4 sets of 2, and 8 sets of singles. So we're really going to have to think in order to keep our sequences flowing. But if 2, and 1. Now we're going to reach across to the opposite ankle. 2, 1, bring your legs up again, and we're going to tuck everything in like a little clam. Spine is into the mat. 2, and 1. Finishing in our starting position, we're going to go straight back into sets of 8, okay? So it's 1 in the starting position, 2 sets of 4 in a row. 1, guess what? We've got 4 sets of 2. Can we do it without a break? If you need a break at any time, press pause. Deep breath in, and it's 1. We're starting with our legs slightly away from our hips and starting with that single crunch. So it's a single crunch, it's a single reach, it's a single bicycle, then it's a clam, and it's a circle. It's a single crunch, it's a single reach, it's a single bicycle. Okay, just as a finale, we're going to go back to 1 set of 16. Okay, and then we're done. 1 set of 16. You know the exercises so well now that I trust you can do 16 more. Release your abs. Just breathing naturally here, if you can. Stretching that out. Pull towards the front. And then other side, glutes towards the back. Stretch to the side. And across. Up, up. You can lie all the way down if you like, or like me, you can slightly elevate the top portion of your abs as well, and keep those legs as low as you can so that you're really starting to feel, and that's going to also then use your obliques. So the further down you come, the more you're going to feel those obliques. Do it with one hand behind the head. And you're still pulling out on that loop as hard as you can. Go now. Down with the legs up and down. Down and up. Twist, twist, twist. You just stay wide here and you're pushing. Again, similar to what we did. Trying to get your leg down. Center, side, other side. Slow it down. Center, side, knees in, toes away. Straight out in. Knees into the chest, shoot away, straight up, out in. Down, come up and back down. I want you to separate your toes here. Try this. Makes it harder. And lean forward, reach away long. Then you can always do this again, or you can add it on to some of my other mat interval workouts for a total body challenge. Nice job. Walk to the... Doing 10 rounds of 50 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest, flowing all the way through on the ball. And as you draw your arm in, you're pulling that elbow into your side. To the waist, elbow into the waist. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Squeeze that elbow in to the waist each time. All the way up. All the way up. You're feeling your upper back here. Push your shoulders down in opposition on lower back here. Okay, even though we're lifting the arms, you're lifting your back as if you're doing a crunch with your lower back. Twist to the back. Center, shoulder blades together. To the front, to the back. It doesn't have to be a huge move. With one, up with two, up with both. So you're just resting on your hands as high as you can. You're contracting your glutes. Push up, extend, in, down. Look down at the mat. Don't crane your neck to look at me. And down. Tiny move with the upper body. And down. Up and down. Stretching your upper back. Back. Roll up. One more time. Really focus on pushing down here. Contracted, so you really want to separate that now. And then just switch and put your hands across each other and do the same. We're going to be doing 10 rounds of 50 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest and down. So make sure you are really squeezing on that ball with your heel. 2, 3, 4, down, up on an angle, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're also pushing in on that ball with your legs. So you're getting some bonus inner thigh. Isometric hold is where all the work is. Squeeze it. And then push your hips up. You're straightening out from your knee all the way up to your hip bone. Come really close together. Down, up. In, out, down, up. I want you to squeeze your legs together. In and out. So hamstrings are connected to your glutes. All the way up, down, tap. All the way up, down, tap. So that was short and sharp. Wasn't that bad, was it? Really. 10 minutes, anyone can do it. And feel that more in the glute. So you want to roll it up and back down. 50 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. 10 rounds flowing all the way through. 10 seconds to go, and then we're moving on to the next one. Keep breathing. You really need to keep that squeeze. So yes, we're using a bit of abs here as well. Keeping your legs nice and straight. Making sure that there are indents on either side of that ball. And down. Up and down. And press out. So it's like a bend press. The back leg is just bent. Hand, 20 seconds, and we're going to the other side and repeating those same 3 exercises. Up and up to just hold that ball in place, but you're coming up, squeezing tighter, up, squeezing tighter. So, and then come down, and if you can, grab one ankle and stretch that leg to the front. So this was a short and sharp workout. In a butterfly, if you want to actually push down, you can to increase that. To a 10 lots of 50 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest. So 10 rounds, just 10 minutes of dedicated oblique work. So what I want you to focus on here is drawing your belly button to your spine, side to side, and pick up your knees. Side to side. So it's similar, but other side, center. Down, middle, other side, middle. So you're twisting side to side. If you want to put your hands underneath your glutes, that might help you to keep your lower back intact. Side to side. So if you can touch your elbow to your thigh, like a windmill action with our legs bent, and I really want you to focus on keeping your upper back in here. Ribs to hips, squeezing and making this gap really small. So rotate and down. But I want you to keep your upper body still and as upright as possible. You are done. How easy was that? Or not? Just use the ball to the side and just lean over. Your glutes up in the air and then all the air out and just push your spine to the ceiling. We're going to be doing intervals of 50 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest, and we're going to be doing 10 intervals in a row. 5 on one side and then switching to the other side. 3, 4, stay at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure your choke on your band is perfect here. For 3, for 4, and bend press. 2, 3, 4. Really control it. For 3, for 4, stay back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze your glutes. 2 towards you, then back to the front. 3, 4. Now stay down, kneecap to the front. Draw your circles for 4. 4. So it's up and down. Flex. 2, 3, 4. Remember, flex it and push back. 2, 3, 4. Point and flex. You can add it on to the end of a cardio. You can string a few of these mat interval workouts together for a total body challenge. So coming down And then just for the hamstrings, we did a little bit of hamstring work, so just lean forward to your glute and stretch your hip and stretch it towards you. To get started with 10 rounds of 50 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest, then pull out like a chest fly. So it's like a press and a fly. You can pull out, now twist it the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Center, up, back to the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nature of the band. If you curl up closer to the opposite shoulder, it will feel better, okay? So raise in front. Your back is flat, row behind is, and you need to choke up here. You're bringing your arms all the way up, down, up, in, out, down, up, down, pulse, pulse, down, up, hammer, hammer. So full tension, back, 1, 2, 3, 4, ouch, burning. 20 seconds. Breathe out, lengthen out those arms, and then just hold onto your knees and pull away with your upper back. And that is it. 10 minutes is all you need to burn out your upper body.